Hey guys, Grass is here. I'm just going to show you how to do greater rifts by using the Keystone of Trials. To get the Keystone of Trials, you need to do a normal rift, so you need to get a rift keystone, and that's just from doing normal bounties. You have to do it on Torment level, and there's a chance that the Rift Guardian will actually drop it. I believe that if it is T6, then it is 100% drop rate. Now, before you do the trials, the first tip is make sure that you're Torment 6. Okay, you will still do a level 1, but the Torment 6 will ensure that you get the same drop rate and the gold find, which is obviously displayed over down here. So that's the first tip. Now, there is 3 ways of doing this. There's the right way, there's the wrong way, and there's my way. Now it's really up to you to determine whether my way is the right or the wrong way, or it's its own unique way. So this is the first time I'm going to actually do the Greater Rift, and I'm farming for the gems. So I don't want to progress through the rifts quite quickly. I want to actually get as much legendaries as possible and as many gems. So the first thing that you have to do is go over here. I right click that and I accept, and I TP out straight away because I want to do a level 1. Now level 1 is significantly easier than Torment level. Just wait for the timer to finish, and then you go to this fine gentleman over here and you'll get your key, your level 1 Greater Rift key. This is probably what everyone is doing. It is the best way once you get to that level to farm for some legendaries. So we don't need to speak to him, and now we're going to go do it. So right click on that and we're going to enter a level 1. So what we're doing is, obviously you've got the timer, you've got 15 minutes. We don't want to do it as quickly as possible, because if you do it as quickly as possible you level up quicker with the keystone. What we want is it to be a level 1 to a level 2. So you probably want to leave about 2 minutes left and then kill the rift boss, or the Greater Rift boss. So the timer, once it goes purple, it shows your progress. So I'm behind at the moment. The more mobs you kill, elite packs drop these globes. I probably don't even have to attack. So as you can see, that my progress bar is beating the time. If I pick up these globes, these purple globes, it gives you a boost in the timer. As you can see, that there's still a few minutes left, obviously within that 15 minutes. So we want to get this done, you know, without failing it. If you do fail it, you get the chance to upgrade your gems. I only have 1 gem, which is the Boon of the Hoarder, which you don't actually get from the Greater Rifts. You get that from the gold run, the gold vault area from the goblins. It's the only legendary gem you don't get from doing Greater Rifts. I believe there's 14 legendary gems in total, including the Boon of the Hoarder. Okay, I would actually like to level up the gold gem, because the amount of gold that drops is really good. But I don't think, I'm not seeing any gold drop in the Greater Rifts, which could be a potential limitation, because that's supposed to give you armor. We'll test that out. I haven't actually tested it out because this is my first run, so we'll see what happens. These wolves are awesome. The gold doesn't proc through pets or sentries. Sentries are considered pets, and obviously the followers, so you do have to kill them yourselves. That's why that gem is not going to be good for a marauder build, for a demon hunter, or maybe even a witch doctor with pets. so gold won't splash around. Which is a problem because I've got these on, and the more gold that drops on the floor from the procs of the 25% chance of gold explosion gives me armor, which is fantastic. Again, you can see my gear is grayed out. When you enter a greater rift, you can't change your gear. Even when you leave it, until you physically close the greater rift, you can't change your gear. So what usually you do is you do it as quickly as possible without completing it, and then do some bounty runs. And you can do this in a group if you like, but I believe everyone needs to contribute a keystone. But I'm just choosing to do this slowly. I do recommend that you do it as quickly as possible. You can spawn the Rift Guardian, TP out, and then what you do is you do some bounties. Again, if you are doing bounties, you need to use the waypoints because you don't want to lose your TP. You don't want to lose your town portal waypoint of where the Rift Guardian is, because then you're destined to fail. And you do this progressively. I prefer to do it until I get all the gems. I did this prior to the PTR coming out. Sorry, PTR 2.1 seasons out, because 2.1 came out before seasons, and I got up to about level 13 Greater Rift, and that's when I got all the gems. I would prefer to have all the gems because the Enforcer was one of the gems I wanted, and it was actually the last gem I got, and it's the gem that I do want to level up. So I didn't want to progress quickly and level up a gem I didn't really want to use, and that's why this tactic is pretty good. It's about being efficient and utilizing your time effectively, so that you're maximizing as much loot drops, your time, and your progress in seasons, or just in Diablo 3 in general. So it is a limitation. So the Boon of the Horde is just a waste of a gem to have on a greater lip rift, because they don't drop loot, obviously. That's the whole purpose, is so you don't get distracted from killing mobs and picking up loot and not making it within the timer, because you spent more time, you know, managing loot and all that. Again, what happens before the loot? It drops from the Rift Guardian. And I'll probably display in this video, I might just do one bounty, and it'll show you the difference between how I get legendary gold drops. I probably can't because it's T6 and I can't do T6. Which again, I forgot about that. So definitely I can't do that. So I'm gonna run away from this guy.
Not enough discipline. I need to go back.
I don't want to kill him, please don't kill him. 7 minutes left. So this is the patient waiting game. I just realised that it is T6, so you can't do bounties, but once I'm geared enough to do bounties, I can do that. So it's pretty much a waiting game. How to tell the time just go into the rift level 1 and just check here. So there's 7 minutes left, and I will definitely edit the video so that you don't have to wait 7 minutes, and I'll probably wait till there's about 2.5 minutes. Sometimes 3 minutes is the safe line, but that's what I'm going to do. And that's the waypoint, so don't lose your portal. Guys, I'm just going to check what the time is, and it's about 3 minutes left, so I'm going to go kill the Rift Guardian, or the Greater Rift Guardian. So let's see how tanky he is. I just don't want to miss out and epically fail. No, I'll kill him. I don't even have to do anything. I want it like 230 at least. Hopefully that just levels up once. So see how a gem's dropped. Disappointing. Oh, okay, 2 gems dropped. Okay, but I didn't get any legendaries. So I'm just going to pick this up so you can kind of see this clearly. So you have this person every time out at the end of a greater rift, you can choose to upgrade your gem, which will end the rift, so you won't get this key back, or you can choose to upgrade it and it will upgrade it to a level 2. So that's exactly what I want. So I'm going to upgrade my keystone. So now I've got a level 2. Now I TP back to town, and I speak to this fine gentleman here, and I leveled up, and so that you guys can see the legendary gems. And they're the 2 gems I got. Now hopefully you guys, I hope you like, this is my version of the 3 ways you can do it. You can do it either the right way, the wrong way, or my way. I strongly recommend that you do it my way, even though I didn't tell you how to do it the right way or the wrong way. But it's just the way in which you can get all the gems. Usually you get some legendaries. It's disappointing that I got nothing, but hey, I've got another rank to do. So guys, have fun, like, subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you on D3.